funding comes from federal?
5311,
Yeah.
then we have to come up with match money. We
Right.
get 50% from federal money, and then we have to ask for match, of course. I don't have the budget total in front of me. I don't know if you know the exact numbers. I think it was, we put in for almost $2 million is what we put in.
What is your trend in numbers? I mean, do they go up
They-
in warmer weather or when it's colder?
It depends.
Yeah.
Actually, it does go up. I figured it sometimes it could go down in summer because the school's out and college is out, but so far they've all been staying the same throughout
Okay.
the whole year. Yeah.
I have had some people ask me why the trolley couldn't go out by Farbest and through Tava.
It's out in the
A lot of
county,
people
yeah.
work from Vincennes
Right.
go out there. I know it's county.
Right.
But,
I mean, eventually, if we want to
Yeah,
get a
Vincent's
county
people.
route going, we could probably do
Right.
something like that, but I think that would have to be brought to the county to
But-
put in for that.
This was the HELP grant
Right.
that was for the city of Vincennes. We couldn't do it outside the city.
At the end of city limits.
But the county's more
Yeah, they're more
County
than welcome
can get on
to
board.
add
add
or
a
out.
trolley and,
Happy to work with them on.
Yeah.
and I
add-
told them that was county. and
Right,
yeah.
We worked with
because I know there's
Things that
several,
don't show in
yeah.
her numbers, the hospital, especially the Family Health Center, has had a dramatic decrease in missed appointments for mental health screenings, mental health follow-up appointments, pain clinic, and just overall missed appointments across the board. And just this evening, a local developer said one of the selling points for an upcoming development was a trolley stop right in front of the location we're looking at. So that public transportation piece, I know people, well, why don't you charge for it? The fee for it would be just such a negligible amount of the total operating budget. I think we still feel like it would just add a barrier.
Right, because
Right.
to actually complete, I ran some numbers, to complete one trip inside the city limits, say taking from Van Gogh's building to the hospital would be like $9 to $12 to complete an in-town trip, and we only charge $3 on our on-demand, and that doesn't nearly cover the full cost of the trip.
I do hear nothing but good things about the trolley.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll tell you, yeah, it's life-changing for a lot of people.
It is.
That's a good descriptor.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said this has been either a blessing or life-changing for them.
Yeah, and I hear that all the time, and not just from people that don't have a vehicle, but, just from businesses that use it and medical professionals that now there's no excuse.
Right.
Well, there's a
Make
lot of
the
people live in food deserts on the south side of town, those housing areas,
Yeah,
and also have a barrier to get to employment. And now, the Van Gogh or the trolley rather would take them to the library, they get off there, get help, getting applications filled out. And a lot of the riders that would board multiple times a day, now board at the start of their shift and at the end of their shift. So it's been a great benefit to the community, and we just like to thank you for your support.
How many round trips do you make a day? Do you know? It varies based on how many times people get on and off too.
right. Well, we run it from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., so it makes 12 round trips
Okay.
the whole day long.
About every hour.
Yeah.
app works
It
great.
averages every hour. It
Yeah.
does average every hour.
And I drove it personally myself, and there's never been a lap I had nobody on. There's always been somebody on.
Yeah,
There's also gonna be some bus shelters.
Yes, yeah, we did get, a grant to get the bus shelters. They're actually in, and you're already putting them together.
awesome.
Yep.
Again,
And the trolley did win that, 2026 CTAA Small Transit Year Award from CTAA.
Which is a big deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And was recognized by AARP.
Yeah, and the AARP, they came down, done a check presentation, and we got 15,000 for the trolley and 15,000 for the Van Gogh.
Yes. And I think that the state will tell you that they wished all communities
Yes, yeah,
transportation ran as well as it was
yeah.
this
I
year.
think we've set a bar for everyone.
Yes,
Yeah,
It's gonna be nice to get the new trolleys,
yeah,
the ones that look like trolleys.
right.
Be nice to get the other two back into the regular mix, so.
And not take anything away from the Van Gogh, it's a good service. If you have money to ride the Van Gogh, because that's door-to-door service. That takes you from
right.
front door of one place and front door of another place.
And I thought
good
the numbers would actually go down when we started the trolley, but they didn't even go down, because it's a totally different group we've reached.
Are you still tinkering with the locations or the stops or the route? I know that that's constantly something that you're looking at, or?
There's
Yeah.
always suggestions, but.
There is, right now.
Right now, you're pretty solid with
Yeah.
where you're at.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's a good route.
yeah.
It really is.
If
Thank you, John.
Thank you,
Thanks.
guys.
Next is ordinance 14-2026.
Make a motion for approval, first reading 14-2026.
Second.
And we don't have, we don't have an ordinance to read.
Okay. Got a motion by President Grove, second by Vice President McNeese to read ordinance 14-2026 and refer to area
Area
plan.
plan.
Ordinance 14-2026, rezoning ordinance from C1 to, is it R1?
R2.
R2D2? And this is over on Emerson, used to be a acupuncture building. And this is put on the agenda because they don't want to wait through the next APC meeting, and they know that it has to go to APC next for referral.
And he does know that all area adjoining properties need to be informed, and he's already done his application through Colt. So I did want to go ahead and get this on the agenda for them tonight. It's just going from C1, it was a house at one point, and then
Commercial.
commercial, and it's a house in a residential area, but neighbored by two residential properties. So,
Going back to what it was actually built as.
yes.
Residential, yeah. Any other discussion?
Question?
Mr. Grove?
Yes.
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Mr. Lau?
Yes.
Mr. Ashby?
Yes.
Mr. Stangle?
Yes.
And first reading passes by a vote of 6-0. We'll move on to claims.
Make a motion to approve claims in the amount of $1,413,887.50.
Second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President McNeese to approve claims in the amount of $1,413,887.50. Any question on claims? I
We
will
may
say
want-
the million is because of Washington Avenue, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
That was, we had one really big check, and it was for the
Right.
Washington Avenue.
Right.
We may want to pull out the Ewing until we decide what we're going to do with that, where
Okay.
that's coming from. So maybe omit that claim,
Yeah.
but
let's-
approve everything else.
Yeah, we'll pull that out, because we're not sure what that is and which fund that's coming from.
Okay.
I talked to Cheryl, she was gonna get back with me.
We'll talk about
We're
that.
not sure what sign it is.
It's
so-
gotta be that one,
That's
outside the
not here.
building.
We've already paid for all this.
I know, but
That's why we wanted,
Right.
we wanted to
I
check.
thought you were
check with
checking with
you.
them, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And,
So we'll remove the one claim to Ewing.
yeah. The reason it's so much is that a lot of this is the Washington Avenue.
Right, yes, it's our 20%.
Yep. I'll call for a question.
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. Grove?
I need to abstain from the claim 024386 for Auto Glass Express. Other than that, I'm a yes on all the other claims.
Mr. Lau?
Yes.
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Mr. Stangle?
Yes.
Mr. Ashby?
Yes. Claims are paid by a vote of 6-0 with the president abstaining from the one claim for his business. Payroll.
Make a motion to approve payroll in the amount of $331,066.23.
Second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President McNeese to pay payroll in amount of $331,066.23. Any question on payroll?
Question?
Mr. Ashby?
Yes.
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Mr. Lau?
Yes.
Mr. Grove?
Yes.
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. Stangle?
Yes.
Okay, passes 6-0. Transfers. First up is transfer of $1,500 from Training Consulting to Gas Motor Supplies.
Make a motion to approve the transfer of $1,500.
Second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President McNeese to approve the $1,500 transfer. All in favor?
Aye.
Post same sign, carries 6-0. Next is transfer of $105,000 from hospital insurance to insurance to cover negative balance due to premium increases.
Second.
I'll make the motion for transfer of $105,000.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President McNeese for the $105 transfer. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, carries 6-0. Miscellaneous, I do want to mention real quick that Autumn on Main will be October 2nd, and we will also do the fireworks that evening, so.
Sounds good. Kathy and I have talked, and we'd like to do a meeting next Wednesday, if everybody could be, or it doesn't have to be everybody, but we wanted to just start discussing budgets and how they work, and Kathy?
Yeah, I'd kind of like to give everybody an update. I kind of gave everybody a little packet tonight. The auditors are in from State Board of Accounts, and of course, every year they find something new to kind of, you know, to help us along. And and I'd like to kind of discuss with the council some of the things they're bringing to me, because it's going to take a little bit of work. For instance, you know, cutting off cycle checks, and then approval of claims. In the past, the payroll never came before you. You would see the payroll as it comes as a total, but you never see all the additional things we pay, like the PERF and the Mutual of Omaha and the health insurance. You know, we kind of always just, you know, so we'd never brought that before you. So the State Board of Accounts is asking us to kind of produce something similar to a claim voucher, which is in your packet, and to kind of break that down so that you can better see what that is. Now, right now, these are all the payroll expenses I have. So I have to try to figure out how to get that organized better for you. But I would like to be able to explain what these reports mean so that when you're approving them, you understand what the numbers are. Because right now, you may not know what that means. But if, you know, I thought if we could have a little meeting and kind of, I'd go over and explain what those funds are, how that works, how I pay everything, and then maybe talk about some of the issues we might need to update. Credit card things, ACHs, even though we've just done that, we may want to review that to be sure it kind of covers all our payroll-related expenses in the manner in which State Board would like us to cover those.
And I like this, you know, this is the way we're announcing it now, so we can not get around, but be in compliance with the open door law, so all of this can be at a meeting. And anytime we can learn more about the budget and the clerk side of that, I think it's beneficial.
Brian, what time and where at?
6 o'clock, Wednesday,
At this location?
at this location.
August 19th?
Yep.
I will also advertise as well. I only need 2 days, but I'll go ahead and put something in the paper, so, because it's open to the public. It's really just a workshop for us to kind of learn a few things, ask a few questions if there is anything. We got a month to go before we put budgets in Gateway. Once I put it in Gateway, we're pretty set. And we haven't really had any discussions, so.
We used to call that committee a
Right.
special budget committee.
And Reedy is going to probably set up a date too, to do a committee as a whole to go over budget stuff.
That's good. And then we'll have the actual budget hearings. So this is always a busy time, so I think this will be good. Is that date good for everybody? I
I'm
mean,
good
that's
with
not
it.
set in stone. It was just thrown out there. Johnny, you good?
I've got
Wednesday.
it.
This is at 6.
You good, Mark?
Okay.
I think that's good.
Okay.
So we'll have a meeting here, August the 19th at 6 PM.
Okay.
Okay, anything else under miscellaneous?
I would like to add that I was down the other day and had an opportunity to see all the new cameras down at the pavilion, and those were really nice. They turned out really well. They have the cameras up in the pavilion, they're operating, and I want to say thank you to the city inspector for helping with those and making sure that they got in. It just was really nice, and I know that I haven't said much about that. I was just down and talking to some people, and they really appreciated that as well.
Brian, can you talk briefly, as a council, you offered for us to come down and talk at the farmer's market. You ended up going.
Yes.
Can you briefly just maybe share with the rest of the council some of the questions that you got?
Yeah, we got, while I was down there, probably talked to 15 or 20 people. Those questions range from talking about the weed ordinance, talked about when Washington Avenue was coming about, talked about a little bit about, some of the things that they heard about buildings down here off of Vico and apartment, and those were just some of the things that were down there. It was actually quite well. I was down there the week before, and my wife, I should say my daughter and I, we were just kind of walking through. She got mad at me because I spent 2 hours down there and I got stopped, I don't know how many times, so I said, well, maybe I just need to stop and just do that, and I did, and it actually worked out really well, having an opportunity like that, and Ms. Shirley invited us back if we ever wanted to do that again, to come down and just answer questions and sit down there and visit with people, and got several people this last week, as I wasn't down there, I was doing something else with my daughter, and they came up and said, you know, just how much they appreciated just having an outlet that was close. They said they don't always get time to come down here or do whatever, but they just like to be able to talk. So, and sometimes, you know, sometimes it's just the ability to release that they have in there and just to listen. It may not always be what they're looking for, but it is giving them some type of information.
I agree, and I just want to say thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Public comment? You Come up to the mic and state your name and address.
Thank you, Mayor Yocum, and hello, council. My name is Susan Phillips,
Okay.
and I'm not sure this is the right place for a complaint, but
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's fine.
I
Yeah.
will, I'm new to the area, so thank you for recognizing me. I love living in Vincennes. I've been here 3.5 years so far. I live on 936 Dubois, which is on the corner of Dubois and 10th Street.
Right.
And everything is positive here except for our neighborhood, and I don't know where else to go to complain about the party house that we have across the street that
Okay.
disrupts the neighborhood constantly. I've called and non-emergency, and
Right.
they just, you know, they say they're looking at it, but I fear for my safety
Right.
and I would like to have a family neighborhood with children and,
Right.
you know, a safe place to live. I don't want to move,
Right.
so I just don't know where else to go, and I appreciate y'all listening to me. And I'm a retired federal government worker. I'm from San Francisco,
Okay.
and I also worked in DC, and I like it here more than
Well,
those places
I'm
for
glad you
sure.
do.
You do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and you know, it's difficult everywhere, but I just wanted to express my concern for
Right.
my neighborhood and my property value, and
Can you stick around a minute after the meeting and we'll get with the police
I'd
chief?
love to.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's
We'll
what I
have
was
a-
gonna ask. Welcome to Vincennes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm sorry you
You
feel.
did call the Vincennes Police Department?
Non-emergency, I never do emergency because it's
Right.
nothing really, but it's ongoing and constant, so.
Well,
We've put up security cameras everywhere, and my husband likes to do the passive thing, but it's just not
Right.
working.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, I want to say, I'm sorry that you feel unsafe in your neighborhood. That is really unfortunate and not fair to you. And so, as the mayor talked, he said if you'll stick around, you'll talk to the police chief, and maybe there's something that can be done. So,
I appreciate
And
it.
you're always welcome to call this office. I will always take phone calls from.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome to call here
Council.
anytime, so. All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any other public comment? If not, just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned.